Now at 8, a heartbreaking trend inside the LA County Sheriff's Department with multiple suicides in just the last 2 years. Good evening. You're watching LA Live News tonight. I'm Christine Devine.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Susan Hirasuna here for Marla Tejas. The most recent suicide within the LA County Sheriff's Department happened over the weekend.
Tonight, active and retired members of the force are speaking out, urging action before more lives are lost. Fox 11's Gina Silva live with more. Gina.
Christine, Susan, everyone is extremely concerned. Now, as you know, we normally don't cover suicides, but when the number is increasing and people are sounding the alarm, we simply couldn't ignore it.
It is so distressing and so horrific, it's hard to even get your arms around when there's one. But then you got 2, 5, 10, 12, 13 of them. Never seen anything like that before.
Retired LASD Captain Mike Borman is sounding the alarm over what he calls an epidemic of suicides within the LA County Sheriff's Department. 13 since 2023, including 2 involving recently retired deputies. Borman blames a toxic mix of poor leadership, lack of support, and chronic understaffing that's forcing deputies into mandatory double and sometimes triple shifts. Nick Wilson, founder of the Resiliency Project, a nonprofit that supports first responders, says the department is now facing 4,166 vacancies, 2,000 of them sworn positions.
The department right now, under the current management, they can't hire, they can't recruit, they can't retain deputies. You can't run your deputies into the ground and expect them to be able to actually serve the communities that they swore to protect.
The LA County Sheriff's Department issued a statement that says, in part, the department has been taking proactive and meaningful steps to support the mental health of every member of the department. Our Psychological Services Bureau is available 24/7 to provide assistance, guidance, and support, not only to our personnel, but also to their families. We'll, of course, have the full statement from the Sheriff's Department on our website. And it's important to say that they did stress this is a national problem. This is a crisis that is happening all over the country, and it's not just within the LASD.
Well, Gina, mental health or issues with mental health, that's a big, wide umbrella. Was the retired lieutenant, was he a little bit more specific? Is it fatigue? Is it what else could be causing these suicides?
It's fatigue, the sense of hopelessness is what I was told. They're so tired, they don't get time, they don't have any time to spend with their families, and all of that takes its toll. Of course, another problem is that there's a lot of fear to speak up and say, I need help, because that could be considered weak. And that is something that, of course, those who are trying to provide the help are saying, no, that's not the case. You're showing strength by asking for help.
And bravery.
Well, Gina, this is Mental Health Awareness Month. Are your sources, they're talking about the resources that are available or nonprofits that are offering services or anything tailored to law enforcement?
There are several agencies that provide that type of help. The Resiliency Project is one of those. There's also a hotline that people can just call and ask for help, have someone to talk to about some of the problems that they are facing. So if they want help, it is out there.
It is out there, but the culture says you don't say anything. You stay strong, but you don't say anything.
Hopefully that's changing. All right,
yeah.
Gina, thank you so much.